This is what happens when a team breaks down. And this. It's not good, right? They were going at different paces, at different strengths. They weren't talking to each other and working things out, unlike geese. Did you know that geese are some of the best team workers on the planet? Okay, they fly in a V formation to reduce drag, okay, as they're flying. And because they fly as a team in this V formation, they can go 71% further than when they were on their own. Okay, because they fly in that V formation as a team, they go further, faster. Okay, and what happens is, when one's at the front, it'll drop out after a bit and another one will replace it. And the rest behind the person at the front, who's getting all that drag from the wind, are honking to encourage the person at the front to keep going. They're constantly talking, constantly encouraging one another. And get this, if one of them falls back because they're injured, 2 other geese will drop out of the V and fly with that lonely goose who is injured to make sure that he or she, or it, whatever you want to call it, gets to the destination safely. They fly with it and make sure it's okay. They are one of the best team workers on the planet. That is teamwork. And because they do that, they get further, faster, safer. And it's the same for us as Christians as well, okay? We need to work as a team. And so many places in the Bible we're told to be working as a team, to be in community together. 1 Peter 4 verse 8 says, above all, keep loving one another earnestly. Above all, make sure you're caring, you're looking after your brother and sister who's a Christian. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 says, 2 are better than 1. Okay, the Bible never puts forward that lone wolf. Never says as a Christian, go it is alone. You can do this on your own. Just try and figure things. No, it says 2 are better than 1. We're supposed to work together and help each other. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 11 says, encourage one another and build each other up. That's talking with each other. Encourage it like the geese are honking. We need to encourage each other, chatting, saying where we're struggling, and then helping each other. Maybe one of you knows more in this one area than the other. We'll help them in it. We can pray together, we encourage each other, and that builds up our faith together. And then Hebrews 10 verse 24 says, do not neglect meeting together. We need to keep meeting together. We're a community, we work as a team, and we meet together, Zoom, and eventually in person. Okay, teamwork, community is all over the Bible, and it's in Nehemiah. Okay, chapter 3 we're in right now. Beth has already told us how Nehemiah has taken that risk, and he's gone to the king and he's got resources. He's gone back to the Jews in Jerusalem. He's built up this vision with them and said, look, we're going to rebuild our lives for God right now. He's done that, and in chapter 3 they start rebuilding the walls, and he gives out tasks to everyone, no matter how old they were, no matter what gender they were, no matter what personality they had. They all work together to rebuild the city and rebuild their lives for God. If you don't believe me, look at this. Verse 12 says this, Shalom, son of Halohesh, ruler of half a district of Jerusalem, repaired the next section of wall with the help of his daughters. That's all ages involved in the rebuilding. Verse 14, get this, verse 14 of chapter 3. The dung gate, and that is exactly what you think it is, it's the gate where all the human waste and refuge of the city would go out, was repaired by Malchijah, son of Rechab. And Malchijah, son of Rechab, was a ruler of a district. And he repaired the dung gate where the human feces would go out. No one saw themselves as better or lesser than each other. They were all equal, and they worked together as a team. And it's the same for us here, guys. We need to work together as a team. We need to be coming to Zoom and meeting together in youth group, meeting together in church. No matter how old you are, no matter how young you might be, no matter if you just started Source, or no matter if you've been in Source for 5 years, we don't look down on each other because they're younger. And we don't look down on people because they're older. But we all work together and help build each other's faith up. And that is how we're going to go further, faster, safer. Just like the geese. That means it doesn't matter if you've got different personalities to someone else, whether one person likes doing this and you think that's weird, it doesn't matter. We're all helpful to each other to encourage us in the faith and build each other up. And get this, in Christianity, there's no position, there's no hierarchy. Just like the rulers in chapter 3 were rebuilding some of the worst parts of the city, They didn't see themselves as better than the farmers. It's the same with us in Source and in church. We don't see ourselves as better as someone else, maybe because we've been a Christian longer, or we've been in this youth group longer. We're not better than those who just started or those who just become a Christian. We're all equal, and we work together as a team, as a community. And look, we need to be doing this. Two are better than one. We're never told to go at this alone with faith, with knowing Jesus. We need each other to encourage and build each other up. And how do we do that? We keep meeting together on Zoom, and very soon in person. Let's not neglect meeting together like we found out in Hebrews earlier on. Let's keep encouraging each other. And one of the ways we do that is praying. Did you know, okay, I'm really serious here, when you guys pray on Zoom, it massively encourages me, and I mean that. And get this, you are over 10 years younger than me, yet you encourage me in my faith. It's not about age. It's not about how much you know. We work together as we pray for each other, as we pray out loud on Zoom or in person. It massively encourages us. It shows me you've got faith that there's a God out there and he's listening and I want to speak to him. That's so encouraging for me. So let's keep doing that. And let's keep chatting together about things we need prayer for, things we're struggling with. One of the worst things I did as a teenager was keeping questions in, keeping doubts in. And you know what? Because I did that, because I thought I could go alone and be a lone wolf, I made a right mess of things. I ended up in so many bad places. We need to keep sharing these things with each other. And I can tell you, some of the best times I've had as a Christian is when I've been honest. And when you guys have been honest with me. And I can tell it's encouraged and helped you as well. That's because we're made to be like this. We're made to be a team, talking and sharing, and then helping each other answer those big questions we have, helping each other as we are having rubbish times, and equally enjoying things when everything's going great. So we work together as a team, as a community, and if we do that, we're going to go further, faster, safer. And look, if you need any more evidence that Christianity is all about being in a community and working as a team together, just look at Jesus. The whole person the Bible is about. Did he go alone when he could have done? He's the Son of God. If anyone could have gone alone, he could have. Did he? No. He built a team around him. A team of all different ages to him, of all different abilities, certainly different abilities to him. They had fishermen, tax collectors, and they all helped each other. Did Jesus lord it above them? No. Did he say, oh, you are rubbish? No. He said, I'm here as a servant for you. And he washed their feet. We're here to help each other. This is the big thing of chapter 3. We work as a team, no matter how old, no matter how different we are. We encourage, we meet together, we love, above all, we love each other. And we'll go further, faster, safer.